All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Roottrees Are Dead. It's been a while. It's been a while since I have looked into the family tree, and I think it was last week I actually edited an episode, and I was like, okay, I got this. I have some ideas, but now it's a week later and I feel like I've already forgotten everything. So let's let's find out. Okay, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got going on here. Um, Hold on. How does this work again? Okay, let's look at the evidence table. Not this. I wanted to see notable root trees. Okay, we're missing Red and Miracle Jr. And then we've got at least all the notables. And these could be found easily via our search engine. Okay. Now, I if they're yellow, that means they're locked, right? Yeah, okay, good. These are all done. Now, I feel like this. Okay, let me go to the evidence here. And where's that picture? This one. This was buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. It had a handwritten note that seemed personal. So it's a flyer about a candidate for local office, Stephanie Jones. On the back is an excerpt from a newspaper article from the County Times about her campaign. Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least, but in her words, it was still full of love. And now, 22 years later, with a baby of her own, love is the future. The handwritten note says, Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. CM. So, Carl is this. These are his girls, and this would be like the next generation, right? Like, obviously these girls are like much younger than the three Roottree sisters. I think this is Stephanie. Oh, what's happening? Oh, here we go. Stephanie. Landon? Wait, hold on. What was her name? Stephanie Jones. Wait, why is that not in there? There's no Stephanie Jones. Patricia? Brian Jones. There's no Stephanie Jones. That's... Okay, now I'm confused. The one thing that I thought I had. Okay, let's look up spider search. Stephanie Jones. Surely, if she's running for office. Stephanie also very well. It's simply a picture of her campaign. And it says, be sure to read the full article in the Butler County Times. No, why do I always say that? The Butler County Times. What is wrong with me? Okay. Stephanie Jones. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Stephanie. It's Stephanie Jones. Stephanie Jones. What did I do wrong? Stephanie. Be sure to have, I do. The Butler County Times. The Butler County Times. Search. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. Sorry, I obviously need more coffee for this today. Okay, here we go. Stephanie Jones. The most recent mention. Ooh. Small report. Stephanie apparently won her election. Okay, you do find the following. Born Stephanie Landon. All right, all right. Okay, her picture is there. Her occupation, she's obviously won the election, so what does that make her? Like, Stephanie grew up in a home with my mother and her partner. Ooh, though she's a distant in the Roottrees, her mother Caroline, who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the world. Okay, her mother Caroline Landon, who also has appeared on the front page. Okay, so Caroline Landon. What? Oh, you messed with me. Let's go back to Stephanie Jones. With my mother and her partner. Oh yeah, so the spouse's name is something Jones. Brian Jones. So let's do that. Brian Jones. And we can put your little picture there too, Brian. And so what is her occupation? Like if you're city council, for city council, what does that mean? City council, council person. What's a council person? That's not right. Mayor? City. What is that? What is that? What are you if you're in city council? Public, not a public, what? Principal, president, politics. Surely that's city council, you're in politics, right? Okay. Jane Laroux. Now, it says Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. Caroline Landon. And, did we get something new in here, by the way, like in terms of evidence? Something was printed, no? Where's my printer? Oh. Huh. Okay. Never mind. What's this do? What is this? Oh, hints! I didn't even realize I had hints. Okay, that's fine. We don't need it. We're fine. Okay, I want to find out Caroline Landon. She's an artist. Caroline Laroux? Caroline. What was the mom? Jane Laroux. Do we have any information about Jane Laroux? Huh? Jane Del Vecchio on talent is a wedding singer. Way down there, it mentions she got her start as a young girl when she was Jane Laroux of the Lucky Larouxs. Okay. And any and all of our past or her sister would be ignored. Okay, Jane Del Vecchio. Oh, okay. The Lucky Larouxs. Caroline Del Vecchio? No. Okay. Sorry. Let's go back. Let's go to the Lucky Larouxs. Nothing. Okay. That's totally cool. Contact her agents, and any other past or her sister would be ignored. Okay, well, that's that. I forgot what the numbers mean. It means like, what do the numbers mean again? What does this mean? So long, in fact, the numbers in the magnifying glass refer to how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence. Okay, well, there's still one more thing. Okay, let's have a closer look. Carl Roottree grabs life by the roots. Business watch. We got a picture. Okay, I don't really know. Voted Watchman of the Year, according to the cover. Carl was chosen not for his work at Roottree, but rather a company called Root. And his second cousin Ernie, who had just become president of Roottree at the time. So hold on. Carl and his second cousin Ernie, which I'm still trying to figure out the whole cousin situation. What does that mean again? It means that they have same grandparents, right? So this is his dad and mom, and then this is their grandparents. No, sorry, what? This is his grandparents. Then this would be Ernie, no? Does that not make sense? Is this a cousin? Is James Roottree a cousin of Carl? How do families work again? So these are these are his parents. This is his cousin. Yeah. Yeah. So this would be Ernie something. Ernie Jr. Oh, I've put him down somewhere? Where have I put him? Ernie, where are you? Where did I put Ernie? Zach Wilson? Yeah, I still don't know if that's even... Obviously, that's not correct because... yeah, that's not right. Otherwise, I would have locked it in. But it's not locked in. So, where did I put Ernie? Is there a search function? Ernie, where are you? Ernie, don't forget. Ernie, where did you go? Where did I put him? Oh, Ernest Jr. I put him down here. Why would I do that? What is my logic behind doing that? Does that make sense? Why would I put him down there? Family reminders, cousins. Same gardens, but not the same. Yeah, so this is wrong. Because this is the same grandparents, but not the same parents. So Ernie, I'm sorry, but you gotta come back this way, please. Ernest Jr.? What is your name? Ernest Madsen. Let's Google you. Ernest Madsen. If they had the same... Well, it's just Ernie Roottree. Ernest Roottree? No? Okay. Sure, fine, whatever. Not helpful. So he had just become president of Roottree at the time. So I'm gonna say he's president fourth. He's president number 4 because Carl was president number 5. And I think Ernie was right before him. I don't know what I'm basing that on. My notes are a mess. I don't even want to look through them anymore. Let's see. Has been a direct descendant of Elias and Gwyneth. Yeah, so... Yeah, okay, that's fine. That makes sense. Carl's cousin. Carl and his second cousin, Ernie. Wait. Second cousin. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, that's why I put Ernie over there. Because this is not right. Because Ernie is a second cousin. So they share the same great grandparents, which would be, Elias over here. And then, do you think, I just don't understand why there's like a thing around here. What does that mean? Okay, let's see. What do we have on Gwen Roottree? Somewhat well-known actress, tabloids, Can I like search the movies? No. Oh, okay. Guys Like Us is a 1953 film. Cut their hair short and poses businessman. Gwyn Leslie Florence. The title is a play on word, as it can be read that the two women are men similar to other men, or that the men are fond of them. Gwyn co-star. She does not have any additional credits on the site. And Harrison Lane. Harrison was a television actor. His largest role was as the villain. The studio brought Lane back to play the villain's twin brother. Okay. Western Frontiers has no connection. Harrison Lane seems to be a dead end. So, okay, I feel like they're trying to throw me off, but... okay, fine. Fine. If you say so. His high school sweetheart has no connection to the Rootrees. Okay. Do we have any tabloids? Teen Blast. Not really a tabloid. Sorry. There we go. Can I just like spider search tabloid? Which tabloid? Of highly publicized divorce. Her divorce to who? Tell me. Wait. Hold on. Gwen Roottree. Christmas Mission. Flops. About World War I. Reveals Gwen Roottree had a role as a soldier's wife. The movie was marketed as an incredible true story, but no record of the events happening have ever been found. Okay. Are there any more flops? Christmas Mission, that's it. 1955. But her father took her mother's famous name. Who is your father? And who was your mother? We don't know. Do we? Do we know? We don't know. I don't know. Where's the picture of her on set? No. Wishing you well from Paris Film School. There was a picture of her on set. That's this one. So Gwen is a next gen. Do I have any special notes on next gen? Oh. Aunt Margot. So, Aunt Margot, that's the name of Gwen's mom. Margot, Margolite Roottree. Cool, 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 cool. Um, okay. She gets to be in Starlet. Okay. Search. Starlet was a magazine. Yes. Okay, cool. Starlet. Gwen Roottree. She was often in Starlet. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce from Wild Bill Williams. Ooh, we're getting somewhere now. Oh, okay. What is his actual name? Surely it's not Wild Bill Williams. No? Okay, so that's totally a stage name. Wow. Okay, what is your real name, Wild Bill? Mentioned many times throughout the magazine, with stories and gossip about who he had been seen with in public. 3 specific passages stand out. His real name, haha, Walter Forsythe. I found you. Walter Forsythe. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. Cool. What else? The second is an interview. Although he doesn't mention her by name, you determine from context he's talking about Gwen. An apology to all the ladies, I'm actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you know it, that son of a bitch cut me from the picture. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently, the studio didn't want to pay for a star of my caliber. I got the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying, but even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this was true love. I only have eyes for her. Ironically, the third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwen was due to multiple affairs, including one with another actress. An American reader on vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwen arguing in public while she was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Ooh, and also that she was pregnant again, giving this rumor more credibility. Credibility. Okay. Oh, sorry. I want to go back to Gwen Roottree, please. Okay, full of tabloid stereotypes. Others mention the rumors Wild Bill would left her broken in mid-19 when she was asked about her last name. Cool. Here we go. The power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottree has power. Okay, Cornwall. Your dad's name was Cornwall. I'm assuming Linus. Okay. Okay. My husband goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. But Wild, combined with the alliteration of Williams, is incredibly memorable. Although we've relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a Starlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottree for the last, not Williams. But we also plan to lean into alliteration. That's how we'll honor both our family names for the next generation. Alliteration? Roottree? Alliteration? Wild Bill? Okay. I don't know. Wild Bill. I'll just highlight that. Can we look up Harrison Lane? Nothing seems relevant. Okay. What about that other lady? Okay, so leading man of some non-notable movies. Fortune favors the grave. He was known for his good looks. He was married 4 different times. That he even approached Marilyn Monroe. Grew up in Paris, France. Okay. I guess this isn't going to give me any information. Will Marilyn Monroe give me information? Marilyn Monroe. No. But Gwen Roottree, there was that one movie, Guys Like Us. Leslie Florence. Okay. Leslie Florence. Yeah, and Starlet. Let's go. Nothing relevant. Okay, no worries. That's cool. It's all good. It's all good. She's the first Roottree woman to be anything other than a housewife. Okay, so I guess she's a housewife. No, we're not gonna lock it in yet. What did your mama look like? She was blonde. Close this. Did we already search for Margolite Roottree? Is that her name? Margolite? Yeah, it is Margolite. No. Okay. Hold on, please. Let's look at it. Picture. Is there a picture here of Margolite? No, of course not. Okay, I don't think I have a picture of her, so that's fine. Ish fine. Let's look at the notes. They did end up helping, didn't they? Okay, let's see. Next gen. So, author Lauren Roottree complained of loneliness. She's an only child. She gets to be in Starlet. Look at this. I actually took so many notes. 1953. So what would be an alliteration? So they're sticking with Roottree. Oh my god. Okay. I am so sorry if you can hear someone like mowing the lawn outside. It's so loud. Okay, what did I want to do? Red Roottree? Let's just spider search. Wow. Aloysius Herring Roottree, aka Red, was an appointed judge and politician who earned his nickname ironically because he was the ambassador to Ireland for only about 6 days. He served what some people contend is the shortest term in history. A few days after he was appointed, he was heard disparaging his position and the Irish people. He then tried to run for state senate. He claimed to be related to the Roottree Candy Company in a newspaper ad, but it came out that the last name was merely a coincidence, and he was defeated in a landslide. What? What? The last name was merely a coincidence? So he's not really a Roottree? Search. No. Okay. In a newspaper ad. What newspaper ad? Okay, well, this is very strange. Very, very strange indeed. Red Roottree. Oh, what does that mean? Any entry on the family. Okay, Miracle Jr. Spider search. Why have I not done this before? Is what I want to know. Why? Miracle Jr. doesn't go by his full name in promotional materials. Instead, he has shortened it to Miracle Jr. He is a televangelist who is part of the Miracle Network. He used to have a show that aired on local access across many stations in the northeastern United States. According to a website called Clergy Watch, He was exposed and subsequently charged with conspiracy to defraud the public in 1979 when he claimed to heal someone in a wheelchair. A news expose revealed it was his wife Edith's sister. His wife Edith's sister in a disguise. Okay. I'm just gonna highlight this. Miracle Jr. is, so hold on. Is he a free spirit? Because I remember reading something about like, oh, here, architects, preachers, and lawyers. Yeah. So it's a next gen. So he's one of these guys. Miracle Jr. Miracle, miracle, miracle. Okay. Well. And his wife Edith's sister. Edith. Okay. But what is your full name? Tell me. Miracle Network. Let's not highlight. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, now it's highlighted. I meant to search. Miracle Roottree Estates. Okay. Witness the testimonies of the Miracle's Roottree. Miracle Roottree arrived so late in his mother's life the doctor swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father Elias and Gwyneth named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. Okay. Okay. So, wait. What? No, not okay. Confused. So, Miracle here. Oops, sorry. So maybe... Wait. I'm so confused. Hold on a second. Miracle Jr. is a star. He's a star. So... Oh, he's the... Yeah, okay. So this has to be Miracle Roottree. And then this would be Miracle Jr. I guess. This is what I'm... I'm making an assumption here. And his wife was Edith Jacobson? Sure. Maybe. Okay, let's go back. Okay. His mother and father Elias named him named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. The final child was nearly torn apart. But still, he persevered. He triumphed over these complications and even regained his sight. 23 years later, Miracle Roottrees Jr. arrived and became the famous family's second vessel for the higher power. He unburdened himself from the Roottree name and took his father's testimony to a whole new level. Okay. Okay. So, let me think. Hold on. There's more evidence here. Whoa. Witness the power of the Lord. This is so this is so crazy. Okay. The Three Generations of Miracles tour, featuring testimony from world famous Miracle Jr., special appearance from Miracle Roottree, and celebrate with your pastor Miracle III and his wife Nicole. Okay. Do we think this is Miracle Jr. and this is Miracle III? I think so. I'm gonna try it. So this is Miracle Jr. and then this would be Miracle III. He's a pastor. preacher. I was the son of a preacher, babe. What? Have I not locked it in? Okay, and then I think I have a picture of... let me think, hold on. Of... Do we not have pictures of these guys? The 5 pieces. So this would be Miracle. Ah, things are starting to make sense, you know? This is Miracle. Miracle. You with the eye patch. And you were also a preacher. Come on. Yes! We did it! Okay. These 3 entries are correct. Okay, we finally did the miracles. Oof. All right. Awesome. I'm going to end this episode here. I feel like, you know, we're getting there slowly but surely. I'm getting there. I'm so excited that we finally got the miracles because they were driving me crazy. But I feel like now I'm starting to understand the family dynamics a little bit more. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you in the next one. Bye.